Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My lazy ass got up and went right back to bed. And then I just woke up and was like, oh my god, it's 10 o'clock. Well, may not be doing the things today I thought I was going to do. Probably gonna go crawl back in bed and go back to sleep for a little bit longer. How was your sleep? I'll make some coffee first, see if that helps. I hate when my body gets extra tired. And it's like it stores up that tiredness until I sleep, 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 sleep. Okay. I thought we were gonna get rain. It looked like it was gonna rain earlier when I was up. I was up at like I think 8 o'clock. Good morning, Spitfire. I was lazy and went back to bed. But no headache. Good morning, Lacey. How are you, love? How are you? BHB got struck. She's suing YouTube. Okay. I really don't care. Good for her. Um, that should go over real well with uh, her other lawsuits that she's got going on in Sumner County, and that should go over real great. That should. That should be fantastic for her. Are you sure that she got struck? Are you sure it's not that she's actually suing somebody in Tennessee and you're not just running around spreading bad information? Let me call Betty. I'll find out. No, I'm teasing. I don't have Betty's phone number. I'm teasing. I don't have Betty's phone number. But I don't think anybody else has heard that, have they? No, check her community post. I ain't checking shit when it comes to Betty. She's not in my algorithm. I ain't fucking looking at Dick. I ain't fucking pulling up shit. No, I don't like her. I don't want her in my algorithm. Well, come on. You got down earlier. Come on. You know how to do it. Betty's a poop. Apparently Betty got struck and she's suing YouTube too. She's a poop. A big fat ginormous donkey dookie. Oh, well, good for her. I was asleep. I was asleep. I think I want to go back to bed. I'm not sure if I really want this cup of coffee. Listen, I want to be careful. You want to be careful with that one. I get that people think it's funny and all, but that one's crazy. She's already suing people. You want to get put on the sue list? I don't. That's why I don't have anything to do with her. There's about 5 others that are out here that I don't want anything to do with them either. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But I don't want to go look at Betty's community wall. It's not in my algorithm. I don't watch her. She don't even come up no more. I didn't even know she was still around. Had no idea. Figured she was out torturing other people by now. All good. No worries. Well, come here, littlest girl. Well, come here. You know how to get down. If you can get up, you can get down. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be opposite day today. Oh. It's going to be opposite day today. Good morning, Remy. How are you? All right, give me just a second. Let me go get her. And I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Good morning, B. Frank. Oh my goodness, you guys. Have you seen the advertisements for the Botox in the stick? Have you seen those? The Dr. Almost like meloxicam, but that's not what it's called. Anyway, have you guys seen those yet? Come here, sis. No. Yes, you've seen them? Well, guess who ordered one? This girl. This girl. And look, 2 uses. 2 uses. I'm looking a little rough like this morning because I got some pillow marks on my face still because I just rolled out of bed. But seriously, I put it on last night and did half my face, right? Just half my face. I wanted to see what the difference would be. Holy shit. Yeah, there's a visible difference. I got a 2-pack. So it's a calcium stick. And topical, not injection. Yes, it's actually a calcium stick. It's got calcium and minerals in it. And the calcium is what tells the skin to poof back up. When we go back in, as soon as she's done doing her business, I'll pull it out and show you. But that's what I ordered myself. I ordered myself the Botox in the stick. It's a little greasy. But it gives it's a hydrating stick that plumps, yes. And it does. It does. I was massively impressed with it. And then the other one I got was that color matching foundation where you put it on and it starts out white and then you rub it and it turns to your skin color. It's got color changing molecules in it that blend and match. I got that too. So those were my 2 personal splurges this month. They were under $40 for both of them. I think the plumping stick was 2 for $12. I think I got Lux brand for we'll go in and look at it. I think I got the Lux brand for the color changing makeup. It's not so good for textured skin. Yeah, and that's my problem. I have a lot of bumps, and I've also got that Il Maquillage stuff, the blur blender. That doesn't work either. I mean, maybe if your dents in your forehead or your lines in your forehead aren't like mine and as deep as the fucking Grand Canyon. But it's also scars from my car accident where I put my head through the windshield and they sewed my head up. They stuck them in my laugh lines. So anyway. I just noticed the other day, I looked in the mirror and I was like, ooh, the lines are getting deep with your ass. Maybe you Well, I got it. We'll try it. I turn red, so I would hoping that this will go on a little bit green because I have a lot of red in my face. Hey, dude, stop eating the fucking. Would you do your business? Hey, yeah, it's a robin. You don't need to worry about it. It's not gonna. You're bigger than it. It's gonna fly. Could you do your business instead of eating dandelions? You would think this dog was part herbivore. She's over here eating fucking dandelions and grass. And something's been through here eating. I wonder if we have deer that come through at night. Because something ate off all the tops of the crabgrass. Oh, well, that's interesting. Like the whole tops of the crabgrass here are eaten off. I have that too, Remy. Mine's not. Mine might be by number 9. I've got a green mask that I put on my face, and it turns me from looking like I've got a pink underglow to like skin toned. I always look like I'm a little bit flush. And then over on the sides of my face, I've got hyperpigmentation from all the scarring. Like where my scars were are white, where my skin is like it's a darker brown on my cheeks. Natural blush, yeah. Well, except for when you have it where you don't want it, like right around the creases of your nose. Because when you were younger, you used a pre-apricot facial cleanser and scrubbed the hell out of around your nose until it like got all angry and cracked. And anyway, I got all kinds of. Your forehead lines are permanent. Mine are too. Mine, when I was in my car accident, that's where they sewed my forehead back together. Mine are permanent. Okay, kiddo. So I was totally wrong on the square footage of that house. It's 12,000 square feet. I was completely wrong at how big it was. It's 12,000 square feet. You ever tried to clean a 12,000 square foot house? Yeah, it's going to take a couple of days. Hey, get in here. No, we just came in the house. We're not going back out the door. Because you raise your left eyebrow. All right. You're back in the house. Thank God. It's kind of windy out there. All right, let's go get the packages. So, this is, whoops, hello, good morning. I don't think you wanted to see me that bad. This is the packaging that the balm comes in. It makes the skin look smoother and trimmer, and wrinkles look reduced. Sticks designed to gently apply, no dirty hands. Skincare anytime, lightweight, and easy to carry. Yep, it looks like a lipstick. Don't mind me, I had to do surgery on my thumb last night. So, there's that one. And you just turn it up. I don't have any. I have like the remnants of a breakout. So, all right, here we go. We'll go straight down the middle. And I always rub it in afterwards. All right. I'm having a not so bad skin week right now. I rub it in because it is a little bit greasy. But watch how smooth this side gets. You can already see it smoothing right out, plumping up underneath my eye. That's a scar also. You notice that one's perfectly round and it looks like a pipe? Uh-huh. I walked into the edge of a pipe. You see that? There's a perfectly round one. Yep. I walked into a pipe. So look at the difference underneath my eyes. Just from that. Oh. Look at the difference underneath my eyes. And I just put it on and let it wait. Rub it in really good. Because it is a bit greasy. But it makes a complete difference from one side of my face to the other. Oh, I've got some retinol things. All right. And then this is, or you know what I normally use? I use my Bobbi Brown eye cream. Yeah, you can totally tell. Look at my face. You can totally tell which side I did and which side I didn't do. Just like that. How cool is that, though? All right, so I guess mine isn't the Luxe brand. That's what I'm afraid of. This is all breakout from the last night cream. Well, those ones are from these. Those ones are from those face masks. These ones are my eye one. They have the hyaluronic acid in them. But these up here are from the other face mask because I started using it. But yeah, look at the difference on this side versus this side. This side is going upward. You can kind of see where you guys see a little bit different than what I see. I can overlook things. So anyway. And then this is the color changing foundation. I don't really want to put it on because then I'm gonna have to wash my face because I can't wear it all day. And there's the ingredients. Can we put it on the back of your hand? Sure. Why not? Let's go out here. Let's go out and sit down. Okay. Come on, let's go sit down. We'll test it out. We'll put it on the back of my hand. I love you guys. I love how well, if you're not going to do that, can we do this? And I am such a minimal girl. Like, don't make me have to have 5 fucking steps to get ready in the morning because I want 2. I want to, maybe 3. Like, roll out of bed, put the clothes on, do something with the bristly chin whiskers. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about chin whiskers. I was thinking that they weren't that bad. Oh, fuck. Yep, I plucked about 8 stray eyebrows yesterday. You guys are talking like a foreign language to me. But listen, I appreciate it. I haven't worn makeup since I was in probably my 20s. You know what? No, I stopped wearing makeup in my 30s because after my hysterectomy and then both ovaries were taken out. No, I plucked yesterday. We're gonna try this. I screwed up and I left my phone holder at the house I was cleaning with my vacuum cleaner and stuff because I got to go back today. Okay. Let's adjust your orientation. Oh, come on. Okay. Electrolysis is looking good. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to find an electrolysis person. Oh, fuck. That light didn't get... That light must have got unplugged. God damn it. Alrighty, let's go with this light. There's a little more light on the subject. Okay. So, we've got my hand. You just got done plucking a few chin hairs. Yeah, I didn't realize how bad it was. I got into the sunshine and then they were like glistening. I was like, what the fuck? Okie dokie. Color changing foundation stick. Oh, you guys, you know that we have to put this on the face. We can't not put this on the face. A hand is not going to work for this. All right, hold on. Let's go. Let's go. No judging. Oh, but look, Remy. Look what got done. And it looks beautiful. Look at it. It's beautiful. That damn plumber Steve is such a good dude. And my dogs didn't even eat him while I was... Why? Because I left it unlocked for him to come do. Look at that. Taking one for the team. Yep. Show me your bathtub. How disgusting is yours? Mine was horribly disgusting. Look at that. I spent several days cleaning my bathroom. Now it's not disgusting. Wouldn't have been able to show you the sink had I not cleaned it very well because it had this random stain in it. You can still kind of see the stain down at the bottom. Isn't that so nice and white now? Oh my God. Even the walls that I didn't think were going to get white, the little bit of discoloration is caulking. So I can deal with that. But yeah, look at that bathtub. Oh my God, that bathtub was so awful. Not even kidding you. Once I got the first layer off of it, then it got down to a ring and the ring was fucking blue. It looked like it was a light purple ring in my bathtub. Okay. So let's see which end is which. Well, that's the brush. Okay. Well, the little end is the brush. There's the brush. It's bristly. It's very soft. It's very soft and bristly. Okay. So let's put that lid back on. Okay. Lid's back on. So let's get the shower stick end. The shower stick end. No, it's not a shower stick. It's just an end. Well. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, dude, it's already changing. It's already color changing. Okay. I'm thinking maybe don't put it on top of the calcium. I'm thinking don't put it on top of the calcium stuff. I mean, I saw nothing in my face. I probably need to put more on it. It's not on that side of my face. That side we didn't do nothing to. I don't know. I don't know. And maybe I didn't put it on enough, put it on thick enough. I don't know. I can tell something's on my face. I don't know. I can tell something's on my face. Well, that's makeup, Ange. Well, I see you tried to play with the box. It's not bad. So apparently even sister was into makeup today. Anyway, there you go. I mean, it's not bad. Feels different to have shit on my face. And I will say that if you don't rub that calcium stick in, you do feel like somebody took a chapstick. Me too, Ange, but I needed to start doing something to put some moisture on my face. I needed to start doing something for it. What are you doing? What are you doing, little girl? You want to go? Okay, come on. Whatever. Oh, God. It tried to rain. And now it smells like a wet cow fart. Oh, God, it really stinks out here. It smells like that juicy, wet, green cow shit. You know, that is slippery as fuck. Good morning, Candace. How are you? And yes, I may have to do like everybody that I've seen that's put this stuff on, they do like a line across their forehead, they do a line under their eyes, they do a line at their cheek, at the middle of their cheek, and then they do a line at the bottom of their jaw, and then they start blending. I think I might have let it sit for too long. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go get her. Oof, yeah, that was 2 good sneezes. Yep, Candace, being alive is half the battle. I don't know. I guess it stuck in my head the other day when that lady at the gas station was like, "Oh my God, you're my age." And I said, "Yeah, do I look older or younger?" And she didn't really have an answer. So I assumed that meant I looked older. That being said, I don't have to look my age. I just have to act it. And don't let me get $300 built up, because I'll go in and get Botox in a heartbeat. Hey, do your business. Yeah. Hyaluronic. That's, it's crazy, Remy. I've had enough Botox over the years, but I've not had Botox in the places everybody else wants Botox. I get Botox in my hands, my pits, uh, my feet, so that it shuts down the hyperhidrosis. Like right now, my into my shoes are like a soaking wet puddle because I didn't put socks on this morning. Here, stop. Let's go home. Better get home. Oh, Mason knew when I said you better get home. Hey, get up here. You better get home. It is raining and your mama doesn't want to be out. Your mama is sugar. She's afraid she'll melt. Let's go home. Come on. Hey, come on. Don't go over there. Oh my God, you're going to get picked up. You're going to get picked up. And I know it's so embarrassing for you to get hauled around. Good girl. Okay, come on. We did our business. Let's go. Let's go, you little hoe. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No zoomies. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. It's raining, so she's going to want to run in the rain. Come on. Mm-mm. God damn it. Excuse me. I'm going to have to deal with my child here in a minute. You little snot bag. Now we're in somebody else's yard trespassing. It's all cool. This is why I don't let her out without a leash. Hey. Uh-uh. I don't know what it is on the ground. We are not rolling in it. You are not having a bath. Otherwise, you're going to have a bath. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of there. Oh. Anybody want a puppy? I'll put her in a box and send her right to you. Oh, Salma. I don't know if you really know what you're getting into. I just had to chase her through 3 yards. Is she potty trained? Semi. Oh my goodness. I'll make you go live with Georgie. You won't get Mason no more. You'll go live with Georgie. Oh, my goodness. I love her so much. But when she does this, it's so frustrating. And I have to remember not to get pissed, because the madder I get, the farther away from me she goes. So it's all about having to stand and wait. And stand and wait. Because if she takes off running, it's a fucking disaster. When she takes off running, she goes out into the street. She goes across the street. She goes down the alley. Yeah. And now you see why I didn't want to put makeup on my face, because I knew I'd be out there huffing, puffing, and rubbing my face. Like, what the fuck? And now there's little gravel stones in my fucking slippers. He'd give her a run for his money. Oh, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. She gives Mason a run for his money on a lot of days. That poor boy. Yesterday, I'd taken him out before I had to leave. And I let him off the leash so they could just run for a few minutes. And Mason was like, yeah, I know this trick. Mom's done this to me before. I'm smart enough to know I better sit my ass right here, because this is a test. Oh, she's got so much puppy in her. She has so much puppy in her. It wouldn't surprise me if she started chewing on that cord right there. Oh, she has so much puppy in her. She's... Oh, and the other night, and she door dashes on you. So I make her sit before I open a door. Because if you just open a door, she'll just zip right out of it. And then by the time she hits the other door, she will hit full speed, and she's zippy. Yep, she's exploring now. She's like, oh, so this is where we're going to live then. Okay. She has a really hard time staying away from the Spanish-speaking people across the street. That is her, like, she goes to the front of the yard and listens to see if she can hear them talking. If she can hear them talking, then she goes straight across the street. A street that's unfortunately used that doubles as a raceway during the day. So I've thought about taking her down to the park where all the other dogs get taken off their leash and see if she can run. There's a big field. It's a mode. They use it for like soccer practice and something else. But it's a great big, looks like it might have been the old high school's football field or the practice field. Well, she doesn't have to be such a Dora the Explorer. I hope she does, and it's my plan for the next showing that we have. And I think we have showings for like a week coming up. Okay, let's go look at my face. Let's see if this shit slid off. That's a problem I have with makeup, though. So, funny story. I just brought her. I just came back in, and when I came back in, she was up. You can see me looking out the window. Hi. What do you need? What do you need? Do you need something? Nope. I'm eating my food from my duck. Okay, let me go blow my snot box. I'll be right back. Jesus Christ, I had a stick attached to me. God damn it, Addie. Keep dragging me through stick areas. Okay, well, you're gonna have to see this to believe it. I just moved, yeah. And the landlord decided, well, now that it's full, let's go ahead and sell it. Okay. Okay, so look at this. This side, this side is the side I did that on. Now I know my left side is my lazy eye. It's not quite as round as my right eye, but that's a pretty big difference. Eye to eye, forehead to forehead. That's a pretty big difference. Wild, huh? What a great Saturday morning experiment. Don't ask me why people decide to sell their properties. Probably because the market's hot right now. And it's a seller's market. Pretty much people are coming in and paying what people ask. Maybe that's why I cleaned a $480,000 house yesterday. I'm telling you, that fucking house was so big. Even the smallest room was bigger than my bedroom. It was ginormous. Ginormous. Yup. So I didn't know that when I moved in here. 480,000. Yep. But it's 12,000. It's almost 13,000 square feet, Ange. Almost 13,000. 5 beds, 3 baths. Hey, good morning, Doodles. Yeah, almost 13,000 square feet. Do you know how big this 13,000 square feet is? Oh, yeah. I was just thinking about other states. If that were on the outskirts of Denver, that'd be a $3 million home right there. If that were, oh God, could you imagine if that were in New York? She's crazy this morning. Oh, there she goes. She's crazy this morning. Oh, she's crazy this morning. Oh no, Doodles. Be frank, I don't know. I had no idea that we even had houses that were that expensive in this area. Oh, Doodles, I am so sorry, honey. A little bit. Oh, Doodles, I'm so sorry. What happened? Just all of a sudden, just stopped. Had she been sick or all? At all? That's what I have been seeing, Salma. People are like, oh, me and my 4 kids, my husband and I and our 4 kids, we just downsized to 1,000 square feet less so that I can make memories with the kids instead of cleaning the house. Okay. She's just 16 and rickety. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Doodles. I hope she. Oh, Doodles, I'm so sorry. What kind of dog? Big dog, little dog? Maybe. I mean, that's why I was curious. Was this something that just came on, or has this been a slow decline? Um, a 7 pound rescue. Oh, Doodles, it's so hard when they're tiny. The only thing I'm going to tell you is get some liquid IV in them or Pedialyte. Slow decline. It's kind of how Tucker went down too. And he would sleep like 18 to 24 hours a day. Then all you can do is just love them and offer them and sit with them. That's really all you can do. I'm really sorry, Doodles. She always sleeps now. That's how Tucker was. Tucker was always asleep. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you chewing on, sis? What are you chewing on? Yeah, no, we don't eat the leash. If you chew the leash, what are you going to do when you need to go outside, kid? What are you going to do? Mom knows you too well. You have to have one of these on. You get crazy. Oh my God, I cannot even believe. I mean, I can believe you. I totally can believe you, you little monster. Let's not chew that, please. You got horse hooves, you got bones, you got chew toys, but you want to chew on your leash. No. No. Doodles, be careful or I'm sending you sister in a box. Oh, because she can't stand up to eat with them. Oh, no, Doodles. Maybe put her bed over by the food when he goes to it so that she can be there beside him. Oh, Doodles, I'm so sorry. And I'm going to be the asshole that says it. Are you looking for another rescue? Because you need to. You might be able to, if something happens to her, you might be able to bond him with another baby. So then it can extend some of his life. Oh my God. You guys. I put the leash up, and where does she go? Oh my God. Oh, I saw what you just did. Don't think I missed that. I saw you put your ass on my carpet and drag. Oh, Nicole, I really want to work on this one so much more than what I do, and that's why it sits out. I did. I saw her. I saw her put her ass on my carpet and drag. Doodles, I don't know, honey. I don't know. Um, I mean, it can take a week, 2 weeks. It could be quicker. I just don't know. Little dogs. Oh, she needs something. That's why I'm gonna have to take him to the park today and let him run. I never thought I would say we need to go. I know, the little monster. She, that's her thing, though. It's kind of weird. If she has, like, everybody just got wormed. So there's no worms. Everybody just got worms. Just got wormed because I was afraid that Birdie had worms. So I came home and wormed mine. Because when I had looked at her that day and she looked a little skinny, and then with all the voles, and then with that one snatching the voles from Big Cat, I was like, oh, as soon as we got home, you guys are getting wormed. And because they poop on a leash, I see their poop all the time because I pick it up with a fucking pooper scooper. So she might have a piece of poo on her backside. So I'll get the wipes out and scrub her butt. A long walk for sister. The problem with that is taking her on a long walk. Mason gets so tired, and Mason can't do the long walk. And I have a hard time. Everybody got wormed. And I can't make Mason. Yeah, she's probably got a dingleberry. But I also can't take her and not him, because then he starts with his bullshit. And as long as Mason's not on his bullshit, I'm kind of happy. Mason gets on his bullshit, and then Mason starts lifting his leg, and he has to wear his belly band, and Mason gets cantankerous, and you go to try to pick him up, and he'll try to bite you. And yeah, Mason has bullshit that he gets on from time to time. So I just don't want Mason getting on his bullshit. Doggy stroller. No, listen, I've thought about it. I've got a pack for him. I guess I'll just have to take the pack, and then when he gets tired, I'll stick him in the pack. Because you're right, she needs to have somebody run her out. Oh my God, she's eating my socks. Hey, those are not yours. God. You had a stroller for him. Listen, I'm already kind of crazy. I don't need to like draw more attention to my craziness. And me getting a fucking dog stroller is gonna draw attention to the craziness, I promise. I promise. It will. It'll put a big blinking arrow over my head. Ooh. You hear that thunder? It's a pretty big thunder boomer around us. Nicole, I have no doubts that Mason would love it too. I have no doubts. It's the image that, yes, there you go. I felt crazy taking a dog for a walk while carrying him. There we go. That's my problem. Not only am I going to feel crazy, I'm also going to look it. Mm-hmm. That's my fear. And then I've thought, well, maybe I should just get up and do it while Mason is, while Mason's asleep. We could just leave and go do, but I have to drive us to the park because it's quite a ways away. So he's going to hear the cart run. But, I mean, I guess there could be worse things in the world, right? I guess there could be. What are you doing? You watching your mom to make sure she doesn't run away from home without you? Yeah? You making sure I don't run away from home without you? Or are you making sure that you know when to stop chewing on my socks? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Look at them two furs. Look at them bottom teeth. Okay. Well, we're home now. I was really impressed with how clean that house was. That legitimately it was sweeping, mopping, wiping down windowsills. I still wipe down all the outsides of the cupboards, wipe down the countertops. I was all excited because it had one of those, it had a white sink in it, but I thought the sink was cast iron or ceramic, and it wasn't. It was like a fiberglass. And I got all excited when I saw the sink because it had this big black mark in it. And I was like, ooh, somebody put a pot in the sink. Hit that shit with Comet Cleanser. You know, sprayed it down with a little bit of water first and then sprinkled the Comet Cleanser on it. And I started to work it in so that paste could sit on that stain. Oh no, that was a hot pot put in that sink. Hot. It like permanently scarred the sink. You can feel the difference in the texture around, like when you feel it, it doesn't have the grooves anymore that sink has inside of it. It's like bubbled up, and yeah. So the one thing that I thought I was going to have like major success with, there was no success. And you talk about hairy bathtubs. Oh my God. I had to use the dust mop inside the bathtub before I could even spray it down to clean it. It's gross. It's gross. Hair in a bathroom like grosses me out every time. I'll gag. Ugh. It was a nice sink, Doodles. It really was. One side was deeper than the other, but they must have put the hot pot in the shallow side because that's a burn. You can't get that shit out. And as hard as I scrubbed on the bottom of their stove inside of their oven, I couldn't get the tin foil because apparently they must have cleaned the oven. What, sis? What? You can't get in your basket? You sad about that? There, get in your basket. There you go. You can get in your basket now. You can get in there. Jump in. Look. You can get in your basket. I don't. It just got put on the market, Doodles. So it can't have been vacant that long. Which makes me wonder, where the fuck did they move to? If they were in a 12,000 square foot home, where did they move to? Did the kids already grow up? The house doesn't look like it's been there for 20 years. Looks like it's probably been there for 5. I mean, it's got all the upgrades in it. All the upgrades. There's ceiling fans in every bedroom. All the plugins have USB ports in the plugins and night lights built into the plugin. The appliances are all stainless steel, and I would say they're between 3 and 5 years old, maybe 7. I'll have to look inside the fridge and see when it was built. I'll check the stove too. But the stove is one of those 5-burner flat tops. But I can't tell you how big the space is. It is just, every room was bigger than my bedroom. And then when I'm standing there, I'm like, there's definitely got to be another part to this that I'm missing. And in one of the upstairs bedrooms, yeah, there was a whole part that I was missing. There was a whole master fucking bathroom with tub and stand-up shower and toilet and 2 double sinks. Like there was a whole nother, I thought it was a closet. Door was closed. No, it's not trashed. No. They're listing it to sell, Doodles. And it was a move-out clean. But like generally on a move-out clean, you do the insides of the cupboards, the outsides of the cabinets, the windows are an add-on. I don't just do new windows. I don't just do windows. That's an add-on. And it's going to depend on how many windows there are and if I have to go. Like, if I can just wash them from the inside, we're cool. But if I got to go outside and do all that shit, I'm not doing it. No, I don't offer a window package. Sorry. No, it wasn't trashed at all. I actually was able to get slime out of the carpet, 2 rooms. My God, they still make shag carpet. Did you know that? Did you know that they still make shag carpet? And I'm telling you, this shag, my toes could get lost in this shag. It's a deep pile shag. But 2 bedrooms had this random blue stain in it, and as soon as my vacuum cleaner hit it, I was like, "Oh, I know what that is." Went and got the rubbing alcohol and a microfiber towel, and well, what do you want to bet she just fell out of her basket? What do you want to bet? The basket's on the floor. What'd I tell you? Oh, shit. And she's stuck in the basket. She's inside the white basket on the floor. This looks like a great place to leave her for the day. Wonder how long it's going to take her to figure this one out. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Sucks to be her. You want shag carpet? Oh, Doodles, this is a really pretty. It's like white and it's got all the specks, all the speckle colored in it. It's like an off-white, and it's got browns and grays and tans in it. It's really pretty. But I just couldn't believe how deep the shag was on it, and I was like, fuck, I didn't think they made shag carpet anymore. Yep, we're gonna leave her just like that. See how long it takes her to get out of that one. Get herself in a mess. Gotta learn how to get yourself out of a mess. She's not whining. She's not howling. She didn't make any big thumps. There was a big blanket in her basket. I guess she just learned. Um, so like the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the pantry is all hardwood floors. Then the rest of and then like the bathrooms are hardwood floors or are tile floors. Uh, the rest of the house is the shag carpeting, and the basement is the size of the home. And from the stairs that you go down, you are on shag carpet, and that's what I have to vacuum today is all of the carpet downstairs. And I have 1 bathroom to clean. But I'm telling you, I could not believe how big this house is. You could put my entire apartment in the kitchen and the pantry. It's ginormous. I've never seen so much kitchen space, storage for everything, and then a pantry that's oh, easily the pantry is as wide. Like if you just put a wall from there all the way over to that wall, that space over there would be the size of the pantry. And it's got built-in baskets, wire baskets. It's got built-in wire drawers. The pantry has everything in it. Yeah. I was blown away. And like I said, even just the size of the rooms. If a standard room is what, 6 by 8, 6 by 10, these rooms are 12 by 20. They're fucking ginormous. 3 of the rooms have walk-in closets in them. But I loved it because I vacuumed myself out of, once I got all of that, I went in and started in the biggest bathroom, worked my way out of it, and then I did the secondary bathroom, got done with it, turned the lights off, and then I started vacuuming, and I was legitimately able to, I had to go back down the hallway. And so I took the vacuum with me, and then I vacuumed myself out because you could actually see footprints in the carpet. As soon as you step on it after it's been vacuumed, you can actually see footprints in the carpet. It's that new. Oh, she's whining. She's stuck. The basket's on top of her. She can't figure out how to make it get off of her. This is going to be good to know. What's the matter, sister? Are you stuck? I was just seeing how long it was going to take her to make any noise or anything because she's never gotten herself in a predicament like this. I say that I'm glad I don't have any carpet. I know. Mom! Let's just see. Maybe she'll lay down and take a nap. Didn't your kids ever get into something and then you were like, okay, well, let's see what happens. And then the next thing you know, they laid down and took a nap because they were stuck. Yep. It's exactly what we're doing here. We're learning things. We're learning about poor choices. I know. Mom. I'm such a mean mom. I know. I've always been told that my entire life. You're a mean mom. That's why I'm not a mom, because I'm mean. That's mean. I know. I know. Well, let's see. How bad is it? She kind of got herself unstuck, but she kind of got herself stuck a little bit more. You want to come out? I don't hear you. Okay, let's pick my clothes up. Are you stuck? You want to come out? What's the matter? Is there a puppy in a basket? You want to go back in there? No? You don't want to go back in there? Okay. How about if we leave it turned over like that? How about if we don't tip it over and make it fall? That work? That work? You want back in there? Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you don't need that basket. It's probably what she was. Oh, that was thunder. That was thunder. That one gets really freaked out during thunder. So I'm kind of glad he's asleep. My prediction is that basket will be being tipped off here pretty soon, and we're going to hear another basket go thud because it's got my dirty laundry in it, and she has an obsession with my dirty laundry. I've never seen another dog that likes to lay in the dirty laundry basket, that likes to roll around in the dirty laundry basket. Oh man, if it's dirty laundry, she is all about it. So she can get up on that box, go back to that one, jump up to that one, and get on the bed. And she can get off the bed the same way. She's figured that out. And that's why, as inconvenient as it might be to have a box in the front of the bed, that's why it's there. So that she can jump up on everything and get into bed herself. And throughout the day, she will take herself to bed 2 or 3 times. If her brother is still up in there. Mason's the only one. He won't use that, though. He will not use that. He would rather bail off the bed, but he can jump into his bed from my bed now. I've got it over close enough. So then that's what he does, is you hear him jump off the bed and land in his bed, and then he comes out. And I'm sure he's awake. He just will stay up there and pretend like he's not doing anything because she leaves him alone and doesn't pull on his ears or bite on his legs. She gave him a puncture wound. I couldn't figure out why he was licking his leg. And so finally I'm like, let me see your leg. And he's got 2 little puncture wounds on it that line right up with her little canines. Her big canines are coming in, but her littles are still in there. And man, are they like little shark teeth. They're sharp. And she's forever pulling it. Either she pulls at his left ear or she bites at his right leg. I don't understand it. But she does it. I guess after getting herself in a couple of predicaments this morning, that she decided it would be a wise choice just to lay on the carpet and not make poor choices anymore. So what do you got on your agendas to do today? And Doodles, have you tried making her soupy mashed potatoes? Like the instant mashed potatoes, but don't add any butter or salt or anything, just some hot water and the instant mashed potato mix and stir them up and make her soupy mashed potatoes. Have you tried that? Oh, yeah, you did that last night. Maybe try again. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 tries. And offer them to your other little old man, too. It's such an awful feeling when they start to age like that and you can't do. Good job, Doodles. Yep. It's such a. I took care of a little Japanese chin. Have you seen those dogs? They got like a smushed face, like a pug or a Shih Tzu. Well, sometimes you can put him over by her. If he's trying to eat, put him over by her and put the food by her. Maybe he will eat that way. Or bring her over on her bed by him where he's eating. Man,
man, Doodles, it's so awful when they get that, when they age like that. And it seems like just yesterday they were probably just fine, huh? Well, maybe you're gonna have to talk to him and say, "Listen, you're not as you're not as bad off as she is, but if you don't start eating, little old man, you're going to be just as bad off as she is, and then it's going to be really disastrous." Sometimes you got to tell them. Even macaroni and cheese was a nope. Oh man. If I want to make their day, I will make a box of macaroni and cheese. Oh my God, Mason loves macaroni and cheese. I think he likes macaroni and cheese more than he likes chicken nuggets. Use baby food for sick pets. That would work too. I always just do a chicken and soupy mashed potatoes and some sort of broccoli or carrot. It's what I always do. So, is that your way of saying you need to go outside? You're getting thick, little girl. You're not quite the puppy you once were. Look at you. I definitely see big girl on you now. That's what I would try, Doodles. You may be able to get her to eat some sort of a mixed dinner, something like that. Got to be careful doing that, though. You don't want it to go in their lungs. Sometimes just a little spoon and some baby food will. And the other thing is, Doodles, sometimes it's just that we just are at that point where we have to cross that bridge and it sucks. And I'm really sorry. But the other part of that is you have to rest very confidently and knowing you have done everything for her from the moment that you got her till this last go round. You have done everything in your power to make her life better, right? And I'm really sorry, Doodles. I really am. I hope she comes out of it. I really, really, really do. And I hope your little old man dog. She's 16 and so tired. Yeah. So 16 times 7. What does that make her? 162? 162? Is that 42? 6 times 7 is 2. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That makes her like 167. Oh, kiddo. You seriously got us out here while it's raining? What the fuck? You want to do a rain dance, don't you? That's why you wanted to come out here. It's raining. You're the weirdest little dog. I understand, Doodles. Oh, damn. That's thunder and lightning. Do you guys remember when I first came on here and I had 5 little dogs? I had Harry and Molly. I guess I had 4. I had Harry and Molly. I had Tucker and Mason. Harry was a 21-year-old Pomeranian with 3 toes on his front right foot, no teeth. He had his canines. That was it. Little tongue hung out his mouth. And when Harry started going downhill, I had Harry for almost 3 years. When Harry started going downhill, first thing we did was cut all his hair off. I've always regretted that because I always thought that that caused him to like realize they don't love me anymore and it's time to check out. Now, Harry and Molly were a bonded pair. So I thought, all right, I can bond Molly and Mason. Well, Molly didn't want to bond with Mason, and Mason was like, fuck you. You're a girl. You're gross. And those two absolutely did not like each other. Did not like each other. So I ended up placing Molly with a little old lady over in Lovell. And then Grandma asked me if Tucker could come live with her. And I was like, oh, that's a tough one. You want my emotional stabilization animal that I have put all of this time into, right? And you want him to come live with you. Okay. And my goodness, my grandma, who was not a fan of animals, was not a pet fan, like allowed me to have a fish as a pet growing up. Never let dogs in the house, and if they did come in the house, they were only allowed to stay on a rug. And I never went for that because you just brought him in the house. Now he can't come by the fireplace. You're going to make him stay on a rug by the back door. That's mean. Would you want to have to sit on a rug by the back door? No, you want to sit in your chair by the fireplace. Dog wants to lay by the fireplace too. And then there was the morning that I moved. And just as we got ready to leave Grable, we just loaded the U-Haul. Grandma called and said, I think Tucker just died. And by then it was just Mason and I. And Mason loved her. Oh my God. How he loved her, I have no idea. I think it's because he used to go lay at her feet. And Mason loves it if you are in your chair and he lays at your feet and you rub your feet all over his body. He just loves that. And so Grandma would sit in her chair and Mason would lay at her feet and she would rub her feet all over Mason. But then she would complain about how much he stinks. Like, he's a dog. He smells like a dog. What do you want him to smell like? Perfume? Ange of the jungle? Yes, Fred. Good morning. So, I say all of that, Doodles, to remind you that this is part of what happens. Doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't make it any less painful. It doesn't change anything, but there's going to be more rescues out there that are going to need you. And clearly, you got a good track record of keeping them alive. Hear that thunder? Oh, it's rumbling. And the thunder rolls. And the lightning strikes. Storm grows cold on in the night. But I'm just really sorry, Doodles. It sucks. I would love to have 5 tiny little dogs again. It was so much fun with 5 little dogs. Each one has their own personality. Oh, it's almost hailing. It is hailing. Oh, shit. I always worry about this window right here because it faces... It always gets the brunt of the storm, and it's only a single paned window with a BB hole through it already. So when that shit hits, I'm always worried it's going to crack the window. Holy shit, it's raining out there. Can we see outside? No, Fred, because then you're going to see where I live. And we're not doing that. You can take my word for it. Can you hear it? Here, I'll take you outside this way. You can see outside this way. I'm going to close the curtain. There, you can see outside there. See the hail? Hear the hail? Where's my safe spot? Over there in the closet that's full. Look at that. We're going to get this little window track cleaned out one way or the other. Yeah, it's hailing. It's coming down like a motherfucker out there right now. Oh, shit. Look at this. Look at the waves. Fucking thing. That bird's nest is flooded. I'd say that eave doesn't work very well. Oh. Holy hail. That's bad. Oh, there was lightning. That means the storm's right over us. We're in the middle of it. Oh. That's multiple size hail balls there. And I mean, it's everywhere out there. Holy shit, there's so much hail. It's slowing. Oh, no, it's not. It's picking up again. It's picking up again. I thought it was slowing. It really sucks because my cigarettes are in there. Wow. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the storm is 3 miles of us. So the center of the storm is 3 miles from us now. That's really not that much. It's not that bad. It's just some water. Sky's a lot lighter than it was. It's a lot lighter than it was. It was really dark. It was like really dark gray. Cool. What a fucking mess. What a fucking mess. Oh, that's cold. That's all a great big puddle. Boy, I'm kind of glad this happened. Now I know what's going to happen with the dogs. And that's all water. That's all ice floating on water over there. Don't like the weather in Wyoming? Wait 15 minutes. It'll be fine. Look at that puddle. If I were 5, I would be out there stomping in that shit. Oh, here comes all the little kids outside to play in the rain. The storm's not over yet. That's thunder. Ooh, that was lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're about 5 miles out from the middle of the storm. Yes, that is hail. Yes, we just had one hell of a storm come through. We're still watching the remnants of it. Yes, that's hail, Laura. We got one hell of a storm rolling through. When we first saw the lightning, it was right over us. Second time we saw the lightning, it was 3 miles, and now it's 5 miles. So it's moving east at about 2.5 miles an hour. And if you saw these clouds, how fast they're coming over, that lines up with it. Yep, that's hail. Ooh, that was a big fucking splash of lightning. That's not big hail. That's teeny little hail. That's like pea-size hail. Oh, you'd be surprised. If you can live comfortably on $35,000 a year, you can live here just fine. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. No wonder this one was so crazy this morning. All the barometric pressure building up. Yes, you were crazy this morning. Well, Laura, you missed the science experiment at the beginning of the live this morning. I bought that Botox in a stick. I bought the Botox in a stick, and I did half my face. I did this side of my face. Do you see the difference? Like my line goes to the center of my forehead and then is gone. You see the difference in the side of my face? This side I did. This side I did not. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you see the difference in my face? Looks like I had a stroke on one side. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. So we tried that this morning, and then we tried the Color Match foundation stick. I think it looks great too. We did that. I did that on, I should do both sides. I will later. I got to wash it off the side of my face that I put it on first. Yeah. I got that little Botox in a stick, the calcium, and it's like a plumper it's like a hydrating plumper, and it just makes your face. It's kind of crazy what it did to my face. Especially looking at it now, I'm like, wait, where'd that line in the middle of my forehead go? It just stops. Anyway, so that's what we did this morning. We watched, and we chased the dog around. I let her out without her leash, and she decided to take me on a walkabout about the neighborhood. So people are getting used to seeing the woman in the purple robe in their yard in the mornings, chasing the little dog. Anyway, that's what we did this morning. Nothing exciting. Most excitement we had was the hailstorm that just rolled through. Hey, you want to buy a house out here? What brand is it? For which one, Doodles? For the stick? For the Botox in a stick, it looks like this. That's the Botox in the stick, the calcium multi-balm. I got 2 of these for $12. Oh, Laura, you can probably find a used truck around here. The boys are always fixing trucks up and selling them around here. You should look at Marketplace. You want a 12,000 square foot house? 480,000. It just went on the market. It's almost 13,000 square feet. I was cleaning it yesterday. It's fucking huge. It took me almost 6 hours to clean just the upstairs, and it's only a move out clean. It's just that fucking big. If he's sleeping, don't wake the baby. Amazon. Yep, Amazon, Doodles. It was a 2-pack for like $12. I didn't get the big stick. I didn't get the big package of it. I think you can get the bigger sticks. They're like twice as big around, and I think you can get that for like $20. I just got the little one because I was afraid. I'd read all the reviews on it, and it says it's really greasy. And all I could think was, oh, for my greasy face, that's going to be fucking lovely. But if you put it on and rub it in, it gives like a powdery, silky smooth finish on it. And to be honest, it's one of my first purchases to be like, maybe I need to adjust some of this look on my face, because I was asked about 4 days before my 50th birthday for my ID. And when I gave the gal my ID, she looked at it and she's like, "Oh, you're the same age as me." And I looked at her and I said, "Do I look older or do I look younger?" And she didn't answer. It made a real difference. It did. It's crazy, huh? And it just gets better as the day goes on. That's the crazy part of it. I have a toothbrush and a hairbrush. And that's kind of sounding like me. I got a hairbrush that I don't use on a consistent basis because it's too fucking long and it takes too long to brush my hair. My hair is all the way down past my ass now. I just want to know I know that there's two hair cutters in town to avoid. They always give bad haircuts. I, however, don't know where they work. So that's been my only drawback on why I haven't gotten my haircut yet. Is it caffeine? No, it's calcium. Calcium multi-balm. Type in the search bar Botox in a stick. You haven't had to use a brush since you got your hair cut short. I had a haircut like that for a long time, Ange. When I moved to New York, I had long blonde hair. And I had a girlfriend that I worked with at the grocery store that when she graduated high school, I was only 23. But when they graduated high school at 18, they had a program, they had a BOCES program, and they could know a trade right out of high school, right? So my friend Janine got a job at Elaine's Salon in New Paltz. And what's the name of that stick? It is called a calcium multi-balm. The packaging looks like this. Anti-aging, wrinkle hydrating, calcium volume, multi-balm, wrinkle core stick. And it was a 2-pack. And it was like $12.99. I got $4 off on a coupon because of my Prime. Probably because it takes 8 days to fucking get here. So, if you didn't see what it did, the right side of my face has it on. The left side does not. So do you see the difference and I don't have a filter on. You see the difference in my forehead lines? Like I went right down my widow's peak. This side has it on. This side does not. So you took away that whole dent. I have a scar right here from where I come around the end of a truck and turned too quickly and there was a pipe hanging off of it and I walked right fucking into the end of the pipe. And if you look very closely, there's a perfectly round circle right there. It's a scar. It's about 2 inches wide. It blended it right in. I'm pretty impressed. I really am. I'm impressed with it. That's my second application of it. I put it on yesterday. And I couldn't believe instantly, like, I was impressed because my cheeks looked like they did in my 20s. Yeah, you can tell. My cheeks look again like they did in my 20s. This one does not. This one's, and this is the side that I lost all the bone on. So I have a big dimple where they took my buccal fat pad flap out. And I have a big dent on that side, but you can't even hardly tell. So maybe I won't look. That's my goal, is to not look 50. If I can pass this 45, that's fucking phenomenal, right? Makes me wonder 150 years ago if I would have stuck with the Estee Lauder face care routine that I used to do. And then in my late 20s, I was like, why do I need this? And now in my 50s, I suffer with fucking acne and breakouts and ingrown hairs and chin hairs and all the things. Don't let me get caught in the sunshine. Fucking A. Ooh, did you guys take your meds? We're late today. No, it's for your whole face, Doodles. It's for your whole face. Whole face. And I know we talked the other day, but if you're somebody like me, and you may have forgotten if you took your meds or not, when you take them, turn your bottles upside down. Then you have a visual cue that shows you that you know you took your meds. Because if they were right side up, they would be waiting for you to take them. Just turn them upside down. Then you know you've taken them. Okay? Now you don't got to worry about taking them twice or wondering, oh fuck, did I take my meds? I think I took my meds. That lady on the interwebs told me to take my meds. I thought I took my meds. Did I take my meds? Just do that, and then you'll know. I'm telling you, Selma, or B. Frank, if I would have, it makes me wonder what my face would be like right now if I would have stuck with my routine that I had in my late teens and early 20s. I wonder what my face would be like. And I also know that for years in the summer, I didn't wear sunscreen. I would wear a cowboy hat and sunglasses, but I'm paying for it because I have a spot on the top of my ear that has to be looked at. That's going to be addressed on the 13th when I go to the doctor. And because now every time I get sunburnt or my ears get any sun, that spot starts itching. And so I'll probably end up losing the top of my ear. Whatever. Scars are cool. If I had grandkids, I'd tell them I got bit off in a fight. Ooh. Even my tea kettle's objecting this morning. Doodles, did you find the stick or no? Because if you didn't, I can send you the link. Oh, we're going to have to go out and get... I got to get my little toast cheese and those are the orange peanut butter crackers. I'm going to have to get some... Ooh, maybe we should do a roast today. Just let me know is all I tell her. I also grew up with a mom who, well, she had a body that was not bikini worthy, but she wore a bikini on a regular. And she also made sure everybody in the neighborhood saw her in the summer. She would cover herself in baby oil and lay out in the sun. Baby oil. I mean, like, why didn't you just use Crisco? You found it, Doodles? Good. Good. Oh. Be frank. It's kind of crazy the way they grow like that, right? And I swear to God, I can pluck one, and 3 hours later, there's a brand new one in its spot. So it made me wonder, is that because my skin's too dry? Let's plump this shit up. So I'm going to get better. That's my goal. It is like whack-a-mole. And then, like, I got the most random, strange ones that grow between my eyebrows or between my eyes, like right in the middle of your nose. Like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? Nobody asked you to grow there. And then I have one eyebrow hair that every time I pluck it, it grows ingrown. But if I don't pluck it, oh my God, it stands like straight out and straight up. It's like somebody said, stand at attention. I try to tell it, at ease, soldier. It doesn't work. And yes, it can totally be like whack-a-mole. You can pluck one and 9 more pop up by the afternoon. And God forbid you live in a house where there doesn't get... Oh, it's spendy. My grandma Lassiter had to do that. She used to get a beard. That's what she would call it. Her beard. She's like, I got to get my eyebrows and my beard zapped. And I think every 2 weeks she would go over and have electrolysis done. I kind of wished I had the mini epilady that I once had when I was a teenager. Wonder if I can just rip them fucking hairs right out. I'm afraid, though, it would like rip my skin off too, because your skin on your face is a lot more sensitive than your legs. Anybody use an epilady when they were younger? I only have hair on my legs that grows in like 3 sections. One leg, very little hair grows on because it was the one leg that I was able to epilady before my mom was like, what are you doing? Getting rid of the hair on my legs? No, you're too young for that. Well, if you said that it makes them go away, why wouldn't I start when I was young? That thing was vicious. Oh my God, it hurt like hell. But like I said, I've only got hair that grows in 3 places on one leg. Oh, Ange just shaves. Yeah, JP said that she shaves her face too. Those things were painful, Amber. Yes, fucking A, they were painful. My mom's like, all right then, smart ass, go ahead and do it. Let's see. I did from my knee to my ankle on my right leg. And like I said, my right leg, there's only like 3 little patches that hair grows. My left leg, I couldn't get through it all. Then my mom was like, fine, do whatever you want to do. Which meant put it the fuck away and don't get into it again. Fine, do whatever you want to do doesn't mean fine, do whatever you want to do. It means fine, put it away. It was weird. Do you guys grow up with parents like that? That they would say fine and then see, and that's what I'm afraid of. If the apple lady hurt, don't you think electrolysis is going to hurt too? I don't know. Can we start with a massage first? I'm going to go back and see the massage therapist. You were in tears in just 10 minutes. See, the other part of me is like, a tattoo you're not supposed to fall asleep during, but I can put myself out during a tattoo. So, yeah. I don't know. And then I've had other people, Ange, that are like, it doesn't hurt. A few zaps. Be frank, have you ever thought about waxing? I have a whole bunch. I've always had peach fuzz along like my chin and the side of my face. Like really, really fuzzy peaches. Really peach fuzzy. I'm still never figured out what the ghost peeing thing was. I honestly think it was the refrigerator because that was right after I had done the tapping on it. The day before I had tapped on it and the thing had kicked on and then it made some pops. I think it's the fridge. No way, Jose. No way, Jose either. Watch out, Littlest. Watch out, Littlest girl. Oh, wow. What a lazy Saturday. But the face is so sensitive. That works well. Oh, I'd be afraid I'd get it on my face and I'd have to have somebody else tear it off. I didn't be able to do it myself. I don't know how those girls do the waxing themselves. I don't know. And then every year you see the sugar, you see people sugaring. Makes me want to, it makes me want to try it, but then I'm like, mm-mm. My luck, I'm going to get a fucking sugar burn. Boy, if that, the only thing east of us is the mountain. And that's the way the storm was headed. So if that storm dropped that down here, can you imagine what it's going to do up on top? That's going to be a fucking blizzard. Everything goes from west to east. Sugaring is the same thing. It just uses, you melt down sugar and something else, and then it works into a ball like a putty, and they lay it on and rip it off. But it's made out of sugar so that it also exfoliates while it's doing its thing. Yeah, Amber, I did that and it fucking, I spent months fighting the breakouts from that. Used the gal that had cut my hair, because I'd asked her, I was like, do you have time to wax this? And she's like, oh, you don't want to really wax that. You're going to want to do dermaplaning. Here, gave me a brand new little eyebrow razor like thing. Showed me what you do. And it fucking broke me out. Oh my God, it broke me out. That's why I wanted it waxed, because waxing it doesn't break it out. Dermaplaning it fucking broke out all along my cheeks and my jawline. And I mean, it wasn't, although I will say it was right after my last mouth surgery where I still had open spots from the osteomyelitis. I don't think you guys know how bad my scars are. I was still fighting osteomyelitis when I came out here. And I would have, every once in a while, you would see my face and it would have a great big sore on it. It would be all scabbed over. And that was the osteomyelitis working its way out. It would open up and be a huge fucking mess. And I'm a picker. Oh God, if there's a scab to pick, or if there's something to pick or squeeze or pinch or whatever, yep, my ass is going to be doing it. I'm a picker like crazy. But here, I'll show you. I will show you how bad the scars on my face are. I've got big white blotches. My skin on my cheeks is dark, and so you can see it on this side. See all of that? The hyperpigmentation. And it's over here too. This side isn't as bad. I think probably because it gets more sun. But this side is really, yep. That was a great big open hole that was awful to try to get to close. Your husband is occasionally your victim. Oh, yeah. Oh, be frank, get you one of these. Get you one of these medieval torture devices. Get one of those. That motherfucker's sharp. That comb dome extractor like digs right in nicely. Get you one of those. Dollar store. Family Dollar. Oh, you have a kit? You got a special picker kit. Good girl. I'm prepared. Whoops. Yeah, don't tell me you got a splinter or something that needs to be squoze, or don't tell me about it. I'll come right after it. I'll bring my rubbing alcohol, my bacitracin. We'll do surgery right there. Don't tempt me. And don't let a bump appear on my face and my body, nowhere. It's a hyperpigmentation. So my face has got 2 different colors on it. It's kind of like a vitiligo. That is brand new skin where everything is healed and it just doesn't have any discoloration to it. Whereas the rest of my face has a lot of skin discolor, has a lot of sun damage. Years of not wearing sunscreen on my face. Years. And now I put it on every day before I go outside. Tops of my ears, backs of my ears, my neck. I wear my big sunglasses. If I'm going to be out, I put a hat on. It kind of sucks. But I've also had sunburns that have been so bad that, like, my forehead had blisters on it. Mm-hmm. I've had blisters on my back before. Trailing cows, wearing a tank top. Mm-hmm. All the things. Got a tattoo, got a sunburn. The skin peeled off. You could still see the tattoo in the skin. Yeah. All the things. All the things you shouldn't do. Oh, Betty Broderick died. Damn. Let's see. Where did Betty Broderick fit in? Was that Joey Buttafuoco? Wasn't Betty Broderick the one that somebody was hired to kill and then she survived the attack? Am I thinking right? Didn't Meredith Baxter Birney play her in a movie? Am I thinking of the right one? I was like at the same time as like Joey Buttafuoco. Oh, Betty Broderick murdered her ex-husband and his new wife. Okay. Where was the other one that I was just thinking of? Mary Kay Letourneau. God, she's got to be a grandma by now. It was all around that time, like all of Amy Fisher, who was the Long Island Lolita? Was that Amy Fisher? Where the hell's Laura when we need her? That's her. Okay. I know who I'm talking about then. Yep. Do you guys remember in 1988 when baby Jessica fell down the well in Midland, Texas? Do you remember that? That's why my mom named my youngest sister Jessica. She liked the name. Well, damn, look. That hail ain't going away. That's some strong ass hail. You remember that? It was on every news channel. You know, ironically, nobody ever called her parents bad parents for letting her play outside unsupervised and getting stuck in a well. Imagine that. Wonder if these assholes, wonder if these assholes would like to go back and beat her mom up, her parents up for that. Her rescue was a miracle. It was. And I think that's where my love of true crime came from. Was baby Jessica arrested recently? Really? Well, I mean, dude, you fell down a well when you were a child. That's got to be traumatizing. The trauma's got to come out somewhere. See, we might be boring over here, but at least we're consistent and we have fun. Man, you guys, I got the nicest compliment left on my video yesterday. Thank you for being a breath, always being a breath of fresh air. Well, I don't know if we're always a breath of fresh air, but it sure made me feel good seeing all the other bullshit that's going on and knowing that people are content to just come over here and hang out with us and not deal with the bullshit and just be with us. And I like that. So it made me feel really good. So, One Sly Angel, thank you for leaving that comment. That made me smile. Because that means we're doing something right. Could you imagine how traumatic that would be, being stuck in a well? Because that well hole wasn't very fucking big. Did anybody ever find out why she went in the well? How she went in the well? Like, I've got a ton of questions. And is anybody shocked that she got arrested? I'm not, because that trauma had to go somewhere. A lot of times about trauma, about addiction, and that it's generally from some form of trauma in your life at some point in time. So I thought it was I wonder if she doesn't like small spaces. Wonder if she doesn't like the dark. Like, I got all the thousands of questions. Listen, I wanted to know that too, Selma. Think about that. Nobody, if that case happened now, people would be all over her parents. Back then, they were just grateful that she was rescued, right? It was an unmarked hole. Oh. My back doesn't feel good today. When I woke up this morning, my hips instantly were like, she was like 18 months. She was young. If I remember correctly, I think she was just a little bit over 2, like 18 months. I just remember coming home from school and my mom had it on the TV and she's like, a little girl fell down a well. And I remember, like, we had a well in our backyard, but the pipe, legitimately a coffee can fit over the top of the pipe, right? A coffee can fit over the top of the pipe to our well. And I couldn't figure out how it would have happened. And then the older I got, and then realized that wells were different. Not everybody's well was covered with a fucking lid or whatever, but somebody drilled a water well and found no water, and then they didn't cover it up. Ugh. Mm. But yeah, that's one of the very first. And then like Lyle and Eric Menendez happened. Betty Broderick. Amy Fisher. Oh, Rebecca Schaefer. My sister Sam. That actress was stalked and killed by a fan. And then, of course, you had the like River Phoenix and Corey Haim. Anyway. Then Princess Diana. Hey, Cap, how are you? And don't get frustrated with him. The more frustrated you get, the further he's going to want to run. Just remember that. When we get frustrated with them, they think it turns into a game. Oh, yes, Tanya and Nancy. Yes, Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan. How you been, Cap? Oh, we've been good. Oh, you missed our science experiment this morning. So if you scroll Facebook at all, I keep seeing this Botox in a stick, right? So this is the Botox in a stick. Of course, I had to order it. Got these 2 little boxes of it. They're about like this. Anyway, here, Cap. It's on this side of my face. This side, I didn't do anything. Is kind of like Botox in a stick. See how much it smoothed everything out? Oh, exciting! Exciting. You spent the morning buying plants. That's awesome. I bet they're going to look beautiful when you get them in the ground. Or the planter box. And look at how far you've come in a year, Cap. I bet you can remember exactly how bad it was a year ago today. You can get both of these, Cap. You can get both of these for about $12 on Amazon. Search for Botox in a stick. Dude, did you not see my what the fuck lines? My what the fuck lines are half a W. They're half a W. The other side is gone. Yes, it helps for what the fuck lines. It's a little bit greasy. It's a little bit greasy when it goes on. Just make sure you got clean hands and rub it in because it the more you rub it in, it gets like a silk powdery finish feeling. So it's pretty good. And oh, they went to the plant show last year and you had to stay in your hospital room. Look at how much healing you've done in a year, Cap. You went from having armpit to armpit cuts. Oh, girl, yours can't run any deeper than mine do. I think they were stamped on my forehead when I was a baby. So it's a hydrating, plumping face, and it does. Oh, does it ever? But look at how much you've healed, Cap. You went from being open from armpit to armpit. You survived it. And today, you just wanted a Whopper. Yeah. And today, look, you got to go to the plant show and you got to buy all the pretties. So, and I'm glad you're here. Oh, I would have been really cranky if they only told me I could have liquids. They'd be plying me with so many fucking liquids. But I'm sure they also didn't want anything heavy on your stomach in case you had to throw up. A lot of people get really really nauseous after they get nauseous after anesthesia. It makes them sick to their stomach. Plus the procedure you had, you wouldn't want any big. Yep. You survived the drain holes and all the drains, all of that. Look at everything that you made it through. Ooh, Cap, we had a hailstorm come through this morning. I mean it. The hail was on top, was stuck to the top of the roofs, was all over the ground. I think there's still. Oh, you got begonias and an orchid. I suck at taking care of orchids. But once they've done their bloom and their bloom falls off, I can get them to grow a new. I have no problems getting them to grow a new shoot so that they'll have blooms. But if I get like a brand new orchid, it doesn't. It doesn't. It always gets funky looking. My next up is going to be an African violet. Oh, that is the worst when you come out of surgery starving and they hand you consomme, jello, a popsicle. That is the absolute worst. Hey, be frank, just like that. 2 random eyebrows popped out this morning. They weren't there at the beginning of the morning. You just made me think about that, Cap. Double time today. Yep. Holy hell. I swear they weren't popped out a little bit ago. I know they weren't because I smeared that fucking calcium in a stick in there. Oh no, it was like pea-size hail, Cap. No damage, just a lot of water. A whole bunch of thunder, some lightning. It's all over now. And then you give them to your mom. Does she ever give them back to you when they flower? Have you ever gotten one to flower again? I definitely think I'm going to wait until Sunday to finish the vacuuming job. Hi. Hi, little Missy Moo. Missy Moo. Oh, little Missy Moo. Yeah, they like a friend. Yep. The best oh my god. I'm the worst at African violets. I am absolutely the worst. So when I was little, my grandma had the most beautiful African violet, and it would put off flowers on a consistent basis. And she used to tell me, don't touch the plant, it'll die. It doesn't like to be touched. So what did I do? I used to go over and touch the plant to see if it would die. And my grandma's African violet went from being like the full size of a terracotta pot, a large terracotta pot, to it became only about yay big around. And that was because my ass used to go over and tickle the leaves. So then she would take those leaves would die and she would take them off. And this plant, yes. Oh yes, Cap. I've got that's how I found that's how I realized, oh shit. It wasn't that you didn't have chin whiskers. It's that in your bathroom light you couldn't see them. So I've changed the bulbs and I now have a daylight bulb in my bathroom. So now it makes the hairs stand right out. Good morning, Tammy. Oh, you bought a mini waffle maker, huh? Sister, can you go outside, go potty? It's been a couple hours. Do you need to go out? That's the fridge making those funny noises. It sounds like it has a monster in it. Kind of like the old furnace monster. This is the new fridge monster. I'm so glad this house doesn't have a furnace monster. Yep, don't get their leaves wet because if you pour water from the top, their leaves will curl and they will ruffle, and that's a sign of an unhappy plant if they have ruffly edges. Otherwise, you should always water them from the bottom. Mhm. Well, it's a good thing you tried it out. Make sure it works so that way when you get into the camper, you don't get yourself in a bind and think that something's going to work and then lo and behold, it doesn't. That would be very sad. But blueberry waffles do sound delicious. I have to figure out where the breakfast place is in this town. Because, I just had the lazy 7S that I could go right around the corner to in Thermop. I got to figure out where they serve breakfast in this town. I saw there's a new restaurant that's getting ready to open up. It's going in the old Japanese steakhouse, which 100 years ago was like the Ram's Horn Cafe, I believe. And I think before that, it might have been Mom's Cafe. You're supposed to be dealing with chicken eggs right now. What are you supposed to be doing with them? Are you supposed to candle them? Are you supposed to wash them? What are you doing? You got one of them fancy chicken egg holder rack things that you put the clean eggs in and sits on your counter? You got one of those? Okay, sis, give me a second. Oh, Ange, you're such a good wife. She wants IHOP. Well, you got to tell her that if she wants IHOP, then you got to cut off a leg. And you got to rename her Eileen. We'll get her a job there. Oh, you got a big, beautiful basket. My grandma had one of those wire chickens for collecting the eggs. Yep. Tell her, all right, if you want IHOP, then let's get the saw out, bitch. We got to cut that one leg off, and we're going to rename you Eileen. IHOP's where one-legged waitresses work. If she happens to be of Asian descent, her name can be Irene. Wow. You got blueberry bushes that are producing blueberries that you can go out and get fresh blueberries off the bush. And listen, and you could have her, after you chop off her leg, you could have her chop off your arms, and we could hang you on the wall and call you Art. If she chopped off your arms and your legs, we could throw you in the woodpile and call you Chip. If we put a life jacket on you, we could throw you in the water and call you Bob. If we just toss you out the back door, we can call you Chuck. If we take you and use you as like a rock to see if you skip on the water, we can call you Skip. I can go all day. Lay you in front of the door, call you Matt. How exciting. That would be so cool to walk out the back door or the side door and take my little basket and go over and harvest brand new blueberries to bring them in and make blueberry muffins or pancakes or waffles or, oh my God, blueberry jam. Oh, could you imagine? I like it when my strawberry bushes, my little strawberry plants make 1 or 2 strawberries. I feel like a, yes, pick your breakfast. I bet she probably has raspberry bushes too. I don't know, Ange. What is it? $15 quarts and froze them. Well, those are some producing blueberry bushes, Tammy. Boy, I bet the blueberry growers would like to know what you've done to get 2 bushes to produce 15 quarts. Somebody else said their Orioles showed up too. Ange. Ange said that, Cap. Ange Carter. Her Orioles have shown up too. So, Cap, you said you just put the eggs in the freezer? Then do they just work as regular eggs? What do? Take them out and thaw them and just use them that way? And then they just work as a regular egg? I thought if an egg got frozen, it was icky. I'm just curious. I've never experienced an overabundance of eggs. Oh, her flock just showed up today. You put out the grape jelly for them? Hey, Littlest. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to take you out, didn't I? Hey, Littlest. Oh, little girl, little girl. Oh, little girl, I love you so much. Oh, we're so full of love, little sweet thing. I love you. I love your squishy little face. I'm just going to eat your face right up. Just eat your face right off. Oh, wow, Tammy. Ange and Cap are having fun talking about their Orioles. I don't know if we get them up here. We might, but it's just like there's always. We don't normally have Blue Jays. We don't have Cardinals. We got a mountain bluebird. Oh my God, they're so blue and they're so pretty. They're just the brightest blue. I just love you so much. So much. Oh, that's cool, Cap. Ange, there you go. That's what you need. You need one of them feeders that you just screw the jar of jelly on for them. Need to find out where Captain Avi got that one. Let me guess. Amazon or the Farm and Ranch store? Are they flickers? Do they have like red under or like bright orange under their wings? Because they might not be woodpeckers, they might be flickers. I think flickers and orioles travel together. You just wanted to be held. That's all it was. You're so used to being held. That's all you wanted. You get bored when you don't get held. That's all she wanted, to be frank, was me to pick her up and hold on to her. She's melted into me like a puddle. I'm afraid to start feeding the birds. There's about 15 stray fucking cats. 3 of them were having a meetup out here in the alley last night. There's a little orange and white one, and that one's fucking spicy as hell. Oh my god, that one's always beating up the black one. There's an all black cat with the prettiest green eyes. But I'm pretty sure they're all feral because you can't. Blueberries like power lines for some reason. I've heard that before. If you have a power line that crosses your property, put them under the power lines. The blueberries like the power lines for whatever reason. I think it's something that the power lines do to the earth. The Farm and Ranch store. I was like, L&M Fleet? What are we doing with the Fleet store? Why do we got an auto fleet going on? Oh, Cap, the plumber came yesterday. He fixed my leaking sprayer faucet and he redid the caulking in the bathroom. Oh my God, the tub looks so nice. If you guys would have saw it when I moved in and I walked in that bathroom and I looked at it, I was like, oh, fuck. I'm not stepping in there. I straight up called my friend and asked if I could come to her house and use her kids' bathroom to take a shower. Like, I wanted to cry when I realized that it was going to be another day and it was going to take an entire day of scrubbing just so I could take a shower. I wanted to lay down and cry. And then I start cleaning it, and what fucking happens? The fucking caulk comes right off. All right off. So then what happens? You can't fucking use it. The only thing you can use is bath. I got hair down on my ass. You try to wash your hair in the bathtub. Oh. Outside? It's cold and wet out there, buddy. It's cold and wet out there. Come on, old man. Sister, stay off your brother. Mason Teller. Mason Teller, get out of my bubble. Get out of my bubble. Say it. Ah, let go. You are a tiny fucking terrorist. You are all of 3 and 8, not even. I think you're about 4 pounds. You're a 4-pound terrorist. And you're awful sometimes. Your brother's old. Leave him alone. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, look, Cap. There's still some of the hail. The fuck was that? Huh. Something must have fell off the wall inside. Okay, I'm coming. I think they got to be the first out to pee on everything since it rained. Go ahead. Go on. Dude, you're standing in the mud. Get out of the mud. Well, if you need the moisture, I hope you do see it. Why would they think you were insane? You're just looking up things you don't know. I mean, I guess that tells me that you're trying to educate yourself and be better at it. And this is what we're doing. Oh my God. You know when you're at the fair and the wind blows wrong off the cattle barn and it smells like green, slimy shit? That bright green shit? Yep. That's exactly what it smells like out here. Have I watched The Housemaid? I have not watched it yet. What viewing platform is it on, Doodles? You just put a feeder in your cart. Look at you guys. Getting the birds all hooked up in each other's areas. What can I watch it on, Doodles? Is it Paramount? Hang on, Mason. She gotta pee. Your sister pee. Do your business, kid. Do your... That's fake grass. It's not real. It's like one of those fake green rugs. Oh my God, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a spot on the ground. Squat and pee. You're ridiculous. Good girl. Okay, well, if it's on Netflix or Hulu, I can watch it. I'm pretty sure that's the book that I read. And I'm pretty sure that one also has Brandon Skelnar in it, doesn't it? Brandon Skelnar is the one who played Spencer Dutton. Hulu does? Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the book that I read. I think that was the first Frida McFadden book I read. Because there were two books that I read. It Starts With Us, It Ends With Us, that they were making into a movie. And then the other one was I'm pretty sure it was The Handmaid. Or The Housemaid. Hey, come here. Let's get you guys unclipped. Come here. Mason, come here. I know. Such a pain in the ass, right? Gotta fucking wear a goddamn leash. We never did wear one in our lives before. But... Oh, it was the screen that fell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Poor Mason's got to deal with her today. See, I told you, she either bites his front right leg or his left ear. And she's fucking vicious. Left ear. And he's such a good boy. He tolerates it and tolerates it and tolerates it. I don't know how he tolerates it. By now, I would have snapped at her and told her where to go. But he doesn't. He just... She's such a bitch. Mm-hmm. Mason's like, I'm old. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Tell her off. She's 100% puppy. You can tell her off. Tell her to stop. Tell her to leave you the fuck alone. He won't. He won't. He'll tolerate her. And then finally she'll do something that hurts him. And then he will absolutely fire back at her. Hey, that's enough. This whole side of her personality has just come out. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you could see this. Zippy-doo-dah! Oh, we gotta get a drink. She actually has, Doodles. She actually has. He knows that this is his only safe space. He's hiding behind me right now. Before I got her, he was sleeping about 16 hours a day. The one thing that has changed, he has consistently turned into an 11 o'clocker. He doesn't get out of bed until 11 o'clock in the morning. I can be up at 7. I can get up at 7, take him and her both out, and he will come back and crawl back in bed. And 11 o'clock. He is an 11 o'clocker now. Tucker was like that. Tucker got to be like that, where he was an 11 o'clocker. You didn't have to take him out before 11. And I could wait now with Mason and not take him out again until 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, and he'd be just fine. He'll play with her. Every night, he goes and stands in front of the duck, and she'll sit there and hit the button on the duck and fling food everywhere, and they clean it up together. And then the duck will get empty, and then they both stand there and make enough noise till you refill the duck. I don't know. It's also made me realize the exact difference between her and him, where she's at the beginning of her life and he's entering the autumn of his life. So, in my eyes, it's good for him to have somebody little, and it's good for her because it shows her what the routine is. And no, but he was already 5 when I got him. So he was already like laid back, right? Like they had already had all the fun with him. The one thing that he had a very bad habit with, he was hyper fixated on, like if you see a reflection or like you shine a flashlight down a hallway, he will go batshit crazy until he can get it. And I mean, he'll bang his face into the wall trying to get the reflection. He's not as bad now. Oh yeah, there's an app for in the Roku store. There's an app for YouTube, Ange. I watch YouTube on my regular TV all the time. And I have a Roku. Shit, this TV, this was my sister and brother-in-law's living room TV. And then they got a new TV and this became the downstairs TV. And then when my mom moved in, they brought it over and we put it in her room. Yeah, that's what I use as my Roku. That's a first generation smart TV. And it has to be hardwired into the internet. I mean, you can connect it, but nothing that's on there works anymore. They don't have Vizio doesn't offer any of it, but this is how I watch YouTube all the time. Give it a second for it to start up. It's slow as hell to start up. Hi, Bob. How are you? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? I know. Oh. What do you think? If you had to live with me, your eyes would look like that too. So I just go to YouTube, hit the button. YouTube starts to load. YouTube. It starts to load. And because I watch on my phone a lot, like my phone will pop up and ask me if I want to sign into my Roku. And then anything I watch on my phone shows up on my TV. Pretty fucking cool, huh? Anyway. Human remains detected at mother of Kristen Smart killer's home.
For Kristen Smart, investigators have found evidence of human remains near the home belonging to her killer's mother. The discovery comes on day 2.
Hey, why didn't you guys tell me Jonesin was live? I wouldn't have stayed out. I wouldn't have stayed on here. I would have immediately gone off to do something else. I was just giving you guys a place to hang out. Well, Jonesin's live. Why don't you guys go hang out at her place so I can get dressed for the day and do what I need to do? I gotta go to the grocery store. I don't want to go to the grocery store. But I want to fucking roast. Anyway, why don't you guys go hang out over there? And then I'll charge my phone up a little bit. And then we'll go to the grocery store together. I'll take you guys to the... It's all fancy and shit. It's huge. Definitely bigger than Max Market, but doesn't have all the stuff. Anyway. All right. We'll see you guys later and we'll go find a roast. We'll go have sticker shock together. It'll be a group activity. We can all be shocked. All right. See you guys later. Bye.